Hello everyone! Today, we will set foot in some of the great fields in America to admire the greatness of agriculture, the harmonious combination of human talent, and the modernity of advanced machines. We'll see how this country produces thousands of tons of food every year. The United States is known for its thriving and diverse agricultural industry. Among the main crops grown in the country are soybeans, corn, and wheat. These food crops not only meet the food needs for American people, but are also exported to many other countries around the world, contributing to the international food market. We will first explore the vast soybean fields in Minnesota to see how billions of bushels of soybeans produced each year. Soybean is one of the most important food crops widely grown in the United States. There are several states known for their large soybean production, including Illinois, Iowa, Nebraska, Minnesota, and Indiana. In the spring, soybean seeds are sown directly into the soil. Modern seeders are used to automatically distribute seeds according to the required distance in the field. After sowing, the soybean seeds quickly germinate and begin to develop the first pairs of leaves. The plants create a solid root system and lush green leaves. Within 2 weeks, when the soybean plants reached 2-week age, there was a significant growth. During this time, pest prevention and control measures are also taken to protect crops from harmful effects. Then, over the next 2 months, the soybean fields in Minnesota became more prosperous. The soybean plants grow tall and have wide foliage, creating a verdant landscape. The soybean flowers are in full bloom, producing a beautiful color and characteristic aroma. Soybean fruits also began to form and develop during this time. During harvest season, the soybean fields become a lively hub, with thousands of machines and farmers gathering to harvest an important Minnesota crop. According to statistics from the United States Department of Agriculture, soybean acreage in Minnesota in 2021 is about 1.3 million acres, with a yield of about 375 million bushels. National soybean production in 2021 is estimated at about 4.5 billion bushels, according to the U.S. Department of Agriculture report. Among soybean growing states, Illinois is considered the state with the highest soybean production in 2021, with about 665 million bushels. Next is the state of Iowa, with about 540 million bushels. In addition, the United States exports to other countries about 1.6 billion bushels each year, with an export value of about $25 million. Next, we go to a field in Michigan to see how billions of bushels of corn are grown and harvested. In Michigan, the month when the corn seeding begins to be common is in May or early June. At this time, farmers will use modern agricultural machinery to sow corn seeds in the field. These giant seeders are capable of sowing 30,000 corn kernels per acre. According to statistics from the United States Department of Agriculture, the total area planted to corn nationwide in 2020 is more than 82 million acres, equivalent to about 33.2 million hectares. In particular, Michigan is one of the states with the largest corn area, with more than 2.6 million acres, equivalent to about 1.05 million hectares, used to grow corn in the same year. Watch a one-month-old cornfield in Michigan become more vibrant as the sun shines through the rows of green corn. During this period, the watering system will operate continuously. Water will be provided through pipes or misting system, helping to ensure that the corn plants receive the right amount of water. The time from sowing corn to harvesting usually lasts between 10 and 100 days. After more than 3 months since sowing, millions of corn plants on this east field enter the harvest season. At this time, thousands of agricultural machinery and trucks are brought in to participate in the harvesting process. Huge agricultural machines like combine harvester and tractors appear all over the field. Combine harvester is the multi-function machine capable of cutting, harvesting, and separating corn from the field. During the corn harvest, the trucks with a large tonnage move with the corn harvester, but in a side position. This sight creates a synergy and uniform coordination among the ingredients in the harvesting process. The United States is the world's largest corn producer with an average production of about 360 million tons per year. This contributes greatly to the economy of this country and provides important raw materials for the food, energy, and livestock industries. Among the U.S. states, Iowa is the largest corn-producing state with about 55 million tons per year. Then came Illinois with about 37 million tons per year, and Nebraska with about 27 million tons per year. Other states such as Minnesota, Indiana, and Kansas are also major corn-producing states in the United States. The last part in today's video, we will visit the vast wheat field in Kansas State to see how farmers here grow and harvest thousands of tons of wheat. According to the 2021 census, the area under wheat cultivation in this state is about 6 million acres. Kansas harvests about 300 million bushels of wheat each year, contributing significantly to the nation's wheat production. In the state of Kansas, sowing of wheat usually begins in the fall, typically late September through early November. They use tractors to plow and turn the soil, creating a soft patch of soil ready for wheat seeding. Then, the autonomic wheat seeder is used to sow the wheat seeds with precision and regularity on the ground. As the wheat plant grows, farmers use autonomic pesticide and fertilizer sprayers to protect the plants from pests and provide necessary nutrients. The time from sowing the wheat seed to start the wheat plant in the harvest season can be as long as 3 to 4 months. When wheat reaches maturity and is ready to be harvested, farmers often adopt a harvesting process that uses many modern machines to optimize yield and efficiency. This is the modern mechanical wheat harvest taking place in the Kansas fields. The autonomic wheat harvester not only harvests the wheat, but also automatically separates the grain from the petals. The system inside the machine are designed to separate the wheat kernels from the branches and at the same time remove the weeds and other impurities. With high speed and efficiency, automatic wheat harvesters bring convenience and reduced labor. The ability to self-dry and transfer the grain to the side of a truck creates a continuous flow of production, saving time and increasing harvest productivity. As of 2021, the U.S. wheat area is about 17 million hectares. The U.S. is one of the largest wheat-producing countries in the world, with an average wheat production of about 60 million tons per year. The U.S. wheat market supplies the domestic market and exports to many countries around the world. In 2020, the U.S. exported about 25 million tons of wheat to different markets around the world, bringing in revenue up to 6.2 billion USD. Major markets such as Mexico, Japan, Philippines, Canada, and China are major U.S. customers in the field of wheat exports. We hope that this video has helped you better understand the process of producing billions of tons of food by American farmers. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Do not forget to comment and subscribe to the channel so as not to miss the latest interesting videos and recommendations on agriculture. See you in the next videos.